welcome back. It's time to have some secrets revealed. Dun, dun, dun. We have to talk like that because this is invisible ink. In fact, this segment will disappear when we're done.
It will self-destruct. Everything is going to self-destruct.
Secret Agent Dan Kohler is here, right?
Spies get all the fun stuff, but actually with ingredients you have at home, you can get in on the fun.
Really? So you're teaching us the science behind invisible ink.
That's right. And believe it or not, it's so much more low-tech than you ever thought. It's so low-tech that George Washington was using some of these techniques during the Revolutionary War.
He was the president of our country.
What?
He was.
Letters?
And he was smart enough to be able to send secret messages using one of the techniques we're going to show you today.
Okay, so how does one make invisible ink?
Invisible ink actually...
If you told us, would you have to kill us?
Well, I'll take you to the grave with me. Okay. Invisible ink actually is more about how you expose it than the inks you're using. So you're either going to expose these inks with heat, with light, or with a chemical reaction. So the first one we're going to use is exposed through heat. So Mark, could you iron this piece of paper for me if we get started? Now right here, I've just got a little...
How does this work? What do you do?
Whoa, Mark.
Kidding. I love ironing.
I've just got some. You can start ironing now. You can just get over there. No, I've just got some lemon juice in this glass right here. And lemon juice you can use milk. You can use vinegar. Any of these compounds that have that are a little acidic. All these compounds actually have carbon in them, and these carbon compounds
Oh my gosh, stop it.
Yeah, carbon compounds at room temperature are completely color neutral, but as you heat them up, the compounds break apart, and that carbon is oxidized. It reacts with the air, and it turns brown or kind of orangey gold. And this is how George Washington sent secret messages during the Revolutionary War.
With milk or with lemon?
With lemon juice. They'd paint messages onto parchment, and then they would take ink and write over it, so it looked like they had a regular letter. They'd send the letter, and the recipient knew that they had to heat it up to get the real message behind the ink.
So George Washington had an iron? That's news to me. I had no idea.
Now,
he also had wooden teeth.
Oh.
Actually, that may or may not be true. There's been some recent research.
Oh my!
Really, you had to bring it up.
He may have had some horse teeth. We're finding out recently.
Wow, I like the wooden teeth better.
Let's stay on
All
point.
right, staying on point. The next ink is exposed through light, and I've got an interesting compound here. These are actually just some vitamin B12 tablets that you can find at the grocery store, at the drugstore. They're really cheap.
But that's red.
Yeah, well, vitamin B12 is an interesting compound because it's excitable. It fluoresces. The compound absorbs ambient light from the atmosphere, and then when it becomes unexcited, it releases that light back to us. We can't see the light because it's in a spectrum that we normally don't pick up, but if you use a black light,
I remember
all
when
of a
I
sudden...
saw the light, just for a second. It was an amazing time in my life, and it was a dark
You ready to
period.
see this light, Mark?
Oh, this light.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you said
Now, you can expose it with a black light, and suddenly you can see it's releasing that ultraviolet light back into the atmosphere, and we can't see it without the black light.
Wow.
But hold on, but this is red. If we write on it, it's going to be red, no?
No. Actually, that red is just some of the...
This right now has taken me back to my...
Oh, that's really
This
cool.
has taken me back. Who's with me on this? My Spencer gift stave.
That's your gift.
Remember
That was a great place.
That right there.
The final way these inks are exposed is through a chemical reaction. So over here, I'm just going to take some, this is just baking soda and water, and I've already painted a message onto this paper with something called phenolphthalein. Now, phenolphthalein is a pH indicator. It's going to tell you whether your solution is acidic or basic. It's used in basic chemistry experiments. And
where do you find it?
You can get it online at Amazon. You can get it at your local drugstore a lot of the times. So it's going to reveal that there's a message painted there. Now, what's interesting about this chemical compound is after this, it's going to actually turn purple, and then it's going to disappear completely. So this is kind of the most sneaky version of invisible ink.
Wait.
Well, how long does it last?
Yeah.
This will last maybe another hour or two, and then the purple will even fade.
So, okay, wait. So you need to get the message to the person within an hour, or they won't be able to see it again.
That's right.
Or what
you
if
need
they
to expose the Well, no. The ink can stay on the page for a long time.
Okay.
Once you've exposed it with the baking soda, now we've already read it. It's gonna take about an hour to turn purple, and then you've got about another hour or two after that, and then it's gone.
So,
So it is literally like Maxwell Smart.
It's very magic. We've got
this is
magic
the
here.
olden days version of Snapchat.
That's
Oh
right.
my gosh, it is.
Send a message and it's gone.
Yes, it's true.
Whoa.
And it will, what does it say? It will spontaneously combust in 30
self-destruct.
seconds. 30
Self-destruct.
seconds or less. Or you can just eat it.
There it is. We're coming right back. She won't be chewing on paper. She's going to sing for us. Skylar Stecker next.